Thanks for joining us. You're watching Daybreak on Monday, February 3rd. I'm Choi Yusan in Seoul. Japan is engaging in a meticulous lobbying to stop schools in the U.S. state of Virginia from using the Korean name East Sea when referring to the body of water between Korea and Japan. Our Arirang has the details.
This is a service contract between McGuire Woods, one of the biggest lobbying firms in the United States, and the Japanese embassy in the U.S. The contract, signed by Japanese Minister Hideaki Mizukoshi of the Embassy of Japan and the Vice President of McGuire Woods, was registered at the U.S. Department of Justice late last month. The contract contains various ways to stop Virginia's General Assembly from passing a bill that would allow textbooks to note the Sea of Japan is also called East Sea. The bill, which was passed last Thursday, is important to the large Korean American community in Virginia, who see the current sole designation of the body of water between Korea and Japan as Sea of Japan as a painful relic of Japanese occupation back in the first half of the 20th century. The contract includes ways to explain why calling the body of water East Sea is wrong, and also plan to form protests against the Korean American community calling for the adoption of the new title. The contract also included ways to make the new governor of Virginia, Terry McAuliffe, veto the bill if it did pass the General Assembly. The documents actually revealed that Japan's ambassador Kenichiro Sasae had already sent a letter to McAuliffe in December, threatening that economic ties between Japan and Virginia will be damaged if the bill was enacted. It's highly unusual for a foreign embassy to be actively involved in a local state's legislation, so the findings are expected to cause quite a stir. Despite the Japanese embassy's efforts that cost them $75,000 over the span of 3 months, the bill passed the lower house of the legislature last week after being passed by the upper house a week earlier. Governor McAuliffe also said last week that if the bill makes it to his desk, he would sign it. Arirang, Arirang News.